But let's get in to our semifinals. Protoss versus Protoss. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Royal Blood, we have the red Protoss player representing Team Envy. It's Creator, looking beyond stoppable after defeating Beyond. His opponent in the lower left-hand corner, though, is not an aggressive Terran player. It is, in fact, an aggressive Protoss player for dragging Kite to gaming. herO, arguably the best Protoss player, but it's PvP, so skill doesn't actually really mean too much in this matchup. You just kind of like do stuff and hope that your stuff beats their stuff. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, I will ask for you to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. I've been posting there a lot more, and I appreciate every single person who's watching those videos over there. It's been real. It's been real having you in there. Of course, everybody who's watching live is incredibly good looking and genuinely like one of those lovely people, like a Keanu Reeves level of beautiful on the inside and out. I assume the YouTube audience is the same, but because I don't get to see you guys, you know, I just have to hope. But I have faith. All right, so far the builds are excitingly similar. Did herO scout? No. Here's like, I'm not sending a probe. Creator is justifying this probe coming across by forcing probes off the mineral. So I wanted to see the income graph here. Not really working for Creator, I'll be honest with you. Not really helping him out. It is double Stalker here out of both players. It looks like Creator is planning on a quick Nexus, but I've seen lots of players quote-unquote plan on a quick Nexus. Yeah, Creator's actually going to take it, though, and it looks like herO is as well. Wow. All right, I was hoping for, like, proxies in this game, but for once, we're actually going to see two base Protoss against two base Protoss with two Korean players against each other. Now, I used to cast a lot of European PvP, and we'd get macro games pretty often. Both players would go for Nexuses. It was very common, actually. And then you go into a Korean match, and you're like, oh, it's 3-gate Robo against a proxy Robo. And it was just like that over and over and over again in Korea. It looks like we've evolved a little bit past that meta, thankfully. And now the Twilight Councils go down. Are we going to see Forges after these Twilight Councils? Wow. This is crazy. This feels like a European PvP. It's kind of nice. I haven't gotten to cast a PvP that went like this in a while. And it feels good to see it again. You know, it feels good to see the Standy Andy play. Blink Stalker openers. Natural expansions. Identical builds between the two players. Let's see what the unit count is. Very similar. We do have a couple of adepts here from herO, though. Looks like he's going to try to sneak in, but Creator, he's paying attention and going to send the Stalkers after these Adepts. Stalkers are faster than Adepts, so going to be tough for the Adepts to get away. One might be able to sneak out. Gets out of there. Gets out of there. Here, we're going to drop a proxy pylon. I like that. It's pretty cute. Creator going for the quicker Robo, though. Going to get that scouting with the Observers out. Maybe getting a Mortal out. Gateway going down here. Okay. All right. We're committing a little bit more to that proxy than I had necessarily expected. It's just going to be a third base for both of the players here. herO gets the scout that the probe wants to build a third base, so that's got to feel nice to spot that. Actually sneaks in here, gets a probe kill as well. What plays out of herO? What absolute plays? Oh, Stalker's warping in. It looks like herO, with that hallucinated Phoenix, I think he's going to try to jump into the main base. But Creator, you know what? Creator's about to scout this. This hallucinated Phoenix is crucial. It's not going to just see the Stalkers, but it also, I'm pretty sure, has spotted that proxy. And now he's going to be here against the Stalkers. Oh my god, somehow barely doesn't kill those two. He will finish them off. Neither player has enough to one-shot Stalkers, so just a little bit of a trade back and forth. They both lost 3. Killed 3, lost 3. Easy peasy. Looks like Creator's +1 starting up a little bit before herO's. herO doesn't have that forge quite yet. So that's going to give him an edge once the +1 is done, but not going to be a huge window, I think, between the +1s here. Killing that pylon right before the warp-in finish is actually super clutch for Creator. It doesn't cost herO any money, but he's got a warp-in back at home. An action that ended up completely wasted, and now this warp gate is useless. It's 150 minerals. That is just doing nothing. Also, important production for herO. Charge is on the way for both of them. I love the photon cannon here. Creator's like, I don't trust you, herO. You might have a dark shrine. I think it's a good idea to put down the cannons. And you know what? As we're talking about it, herO was about to put down a Templar Archives, and then he goes, no, what am I doing? I'll just put down a dark shrine. I can make Archons of those. Creator going to take the 4th base. This feels like such an even game. It's kind of insane. The supplies are dead even. The upgrades, yeah, Creator's going to finish his first, but they're not going to fight before herO's is done, I feel like. So, I don't know if it's going to matter all that much. We'll see if the +2 is timely for Creator. Yeah, he starts it up pretty quick. Chrono boosts it as well, so herO is going to continue to be a slight bit behind on the upgrades. herO's got to go defend this base. Doesn't look like Creator is going to attack it, though. Instead, going to grab this pylon and the probes that were out on the map. Ooh, the recall. I kind of like that from Creator. It's just a split-second decision. Saw that army there. He was like, no, I want this home. Yeah, DT Blink on the way for herO. We saw Creator put down the Templar Archives. What a dork. It's a good thing that herO's not a Dork Slayer. Or is he? Is he a Dork Slayer YOLO swag? Big blade forward from herO, but I feel like that ended up just an even trade. Kind of an interesting choice to blink forward there. Ooh, I do love this. I do love this. No cannon at the 4th base. And this is potentially a lot of dead probes. Good pull away from Creator, but maybe a bad pull away. Leaves them behind there. Creator decides to push across the map, but you know what? herO's in not a bad position to take a fight. I don't know if he's got enough here to actually take this fight right now. Creator continues to warp in, and he has the 20 army supply right now. Super shield battery turns on to help herO hold on. There is an observer, so the DTs can't get it all done. Creator decides, all right, I'll just move on into the 3rd if you're not going to really take this fight. Ends up being a bit of a weird fight for herO, but the supplies are so close. Creator is losing probes on the other side of the map as well, so both players getting lower in that probe count. Again, the supplies are almost dead even here. This Immortal doing a great job. It looks like it will finally die. No, the shield battery keeps it alive for a little bit. It finally does go down. Oh, Hero needs to get some warpins going. He needs to push this most ASAPly. Get some DTs in as well. He does have DT blink. He could try to blink forward. He gets the prism with the stalkers. Great catch. And even though there's an observer here, it looks like Hero's just going to have enough to overwhelm this. Created on a 26 army supply. He's also down 10 workers. And the DT killed the Nexus. Creator just didn't deal with it at all. DT can't go in there. There is a cannon. Creator just going to try to blink in and get some cheeky damage done, but Hero will chase him away. And now it is 4 base to 3. Hero is up a little bit of army supply. And while it felt like Creator had a good start to that, just kind of fell apart on him a little bit. Hero is for sure in the lead now, and he knows it. He can feel it. He's going to start pushing. He's got a lot of stuff. Creator's just on 3 bases. Honestly, if Hero just chills and keeps building units, he is going to skyrocket ahead. Oh, Creator tries to push in a little bit here, but Hero blinking on him, getting the rest of the units here. He's got a couple of Immortals. The Archons out front just dealing with the Zealots. Army supplies are very, very similar, though. Both players have +2. The Blink Micro is, you know, insane, as you'd expect it to be between these two players. But as Creator tries to push in, there's a shield battery, there's a Guardian shield. Tries to get on the shield battery, but he doesn't keep focusing it down, so it overcharges, and it is just keeping this one Zealot alive for 100 years. And even without that, I feel like it was just too much there for Hero. He holds, and GG gets called. Hero takes game number 1. I feel like that was a good start for Creator, but not able to take the fights he was looking for. Excuse me, yawning here. We have to wait for both of the players to leave the game before we can start the next one. Creator is checking out the replay to see what went wrong, perhaps. Arconic, you've been giving a lot of thought to your Stormgate name. Ooh, are you thinking about changing your name in Stormgate? An interesting thought. That's an interesting thought. I've been thinking about whether I want to change the SC in my name to SG. It is possible. It's possible to change it. I don't know if I want to do it, though. You know? I kind of like the SC for StarCraft, you know? And then I feel like it's close enough to SG that maybe it's like a legacy. The SC is the legacy. I'm really excited for Stormgate, though. I'm very stoked on it. Every time we learn more information, it just gets better. It just gets better and better. All right, we're in a lobby. Going to Ancient Cistern for map number 2. Just waiting to get going. How does one get the invite to be an observer on these games? What if I wanted to start casting in Obsi's games? You would have to reach out to ESL. There is an application on the ESL website. I honestly don't remember exactly where it is, but the same place you'd find the bracket there might be a... I think if you go to just the StarCraft general page... No. You might have to do some creative Googling. I don't remember exactly where it is. It might be something that's worth taking a look for if you wanted to do it. In any case, there's an application where you can apply to be a commentator, but you do have to have some amount of commentating experience. And even then, they keep the amount of people who can cast at any given point to a limit, because we don't just want to have like 1 billion people casting. So if you have casting experience, if that's something you're looking to expand upon, this might be a good way to do it, but I would also suggest looking into other avenues, other games you can cast, places you can get replays from. You could also tell them you were planning on casting replays instead of casting live, something like that. But that would be the way. You do have to apply. I applied when the EPT Cups first started 100 years ago. In any case, spawning in the lower left-hand corner of Ancient Cistern for map 2, we have the Team NV Protoss in the blue. Creator. Solid game 1, but his opponent was able to take it. In the upper right-hand corner for Dragon Kitesy Gaming, it's herO, who I was going to say is scouting this time, but that's not a scouting probe. That is a cheeky probe. Hanging out by the Tastalope. Tasteless, are you seeing this? Yeah, that probe is planning on putting something down. I think it's looking like some sort of a proxy. I think it might just be more of a hidden pylon, though. Just trying to throw Creator off. Yeah, Tasteless, I couldn't agree more. This is looking like a bit of a mind game to me, where Creator saw that probe of herO's, and he sees it not come in the base. And now he's got to be concerned. There's no second pylon out here. But I really do think that Tasteless absolutely had it right. The Tastalope, that is. It's just going to be a hidden pylon. It's a hidden probe. herO might be able to use it to try to warp in some cheeky adepts later on and send them in, but I think mostly it's just to make Creator concerned about what's potentially coming his way. And yeah, Creator's out on the map scouting. And the probe's gonna just sneak on in. Look at this. Look at these probes. That's lost mining time. That's worth it for herO. Oh my god, and the probe gets in. Oh, it's gonna see the robo. It's actually such an insanely good scout for herO. The fact that that probe got in, he's got the Twilight Council back at home. Creator's going to come see that a Nexus is potentially on the way, but I feel like, is herO going to actually go for the Nexus? Creator is kind of showing, I mean, it's just 2-gate robo right now, but it could easily be 3-gate robo here. Oh, pylon has still not been scouted. Dangerous, dangerous moves. Adept gonna get caught. Not gonna see if a Nexus goes down or what. Creator's actually just going for an Immortal, so well, he's gonna take a Nexus though. Alright. It felt like he was going to just go for a big all-in, but he's not. And you know what? herO was expecting him to expand. He was absolutely right. Now herO's got the faster expansion. He's got Blink on the way. He's gonna have a nice little power swell when that happens, and Immortals can be good against small amounts of Stalkers, but they don't scale super duper well as the game goes on, whereas Blink Stalkers pretty much consistently just great in this matchup. But I do kind of like herO's position here, especially with that earlier Nexus. We got the Artosalope here as well. feel like the herO slope is a lot prettier. There's actually 3 taste slopes and 3 herO slopes on this map. Did you know that? 3 of each. We lost them. We lost them, boys. The pylon has been found. Creator is going to go take it down. Hallucinated Phoenix is going to come in and see there is a base, but it is still some pressure coming across the map, and herO needs to respect this. Like I said, the Immortal's very good against the low number of Stalkers. Oh no, in the Sentry. Woo! Cute force fields from Creator, but the Stalkers just blink backwards. Prism is here. Creator actually putting some big pressure on. He's up quite a bit of army supply. But herO's army just has so much more micro ability. herO goes all the way around. Oh, he's going to sneak right in on top of this Immortal. He's going to get the Immortal, forces the recall out of Creator. He's just going to dive into the main base, kills the pylon powering both the gateways, and then he's just going to leave. Gets on out of there, runs away. Brave, brave Sir Stalker, so bravely run away. He runs and runs and runs and runs, he runs away. Prism, in the meantime, got a couple of worker kills. Like maybe an Adept died for that, but herO killing that Immortal was really, really nice. Not going to be able to get this one, though. Too many units around. Ooh, herO dropping the proxy gate, though. He is posturing to expand at the same time, so this proxy could just be, again, for like harassment and things of that nature. Creator left an Immortal in the main this time to try to keep the Stalkers away, and it looks like it will work. Stalkers just killing a couple of units. But at the same time, Depths come in, getting some worker damage. It looks like the Prism might have gone down. No, the Prism's still alive. herO is going to get the Prism. Down it goes. The Adepts shaded away, but only 3 probes going down. I think for the Prism and 2 Adepts, that is not really worth it for Creator. So far, herO's taken much better trades. He's down a few workers, though, and this third base for Creator is way ahead of the third base for herO, which I actually didn't think he was going to put down. I was just about to look here and be like, I guess it's not happening. But no, he drops it. It's just very, very late. Bit of a problem for herO, actually. He's moving across with the rest of his army. He's got his own Immortal out. Oh, I've got an Immortal too. And herO's actually up a lot of army supply. I'm a little worried for Creator here. He is way out on the map. Some force fields going down, but the Immortals are going to get targeted down here. Oh, and herO's Immortals show up at just a beautiful time to take this fight. herO blinks forward. He's going to get the other Immortal. No, the Prism picks it up. But Creator loses all of his Stalker support. And now herO's just going to go straight for this base. It looks like, I don't think Creator's got enough to hold on to this. The Prism needs to be super careful. A blink on top of it would kill it. And then immediately after that, Immortal. And just like that, there it goes. herO reinforces with some Stalkers from the back. Thanks to that pylon and gateway out on the map. He loses his Immortal that was out here, but I don't think it matters. Creator hits him with the DK. I don't know what that means. And then he hits him with the WW. I feel like that probably said something in Hangul, but in any case, GG gets called one way or another. And herO takes the 2-0 victory.